Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the Ghost Wardens trace the headhunter to an imperial minister and encounter the imperial warden. This podcast contains adult language and adult situations. Previously on the Happy MonsterCast. Ghost Mountain, the isolated temple where the unruly dead return to their proper place in hell. Meet the Ghost Wardens, holy warriors dedicated to the service of the underworld kings, battling the undead and laying them to rest. Here, bolt Fist Jiao, master of music sorcery, Cheerful Fan, who smiles through his sorrow, Ebullient Gong Gou, dog devil and fire sorcerer, Sneaky Chow, silent assassin, and Knives Tso, ox devil blade master, stand ready to return the unruly dead to hell. The Ghost Wardens are in battle with the Sharp Axes gang after investigating an Imperial minister's connection to the assassin known as the Headhunter. Let us recap. So you were approached by the son of a minister whose head you found in the pouch of a creature called the Headhunter. And Zealous Moo, the son, suspects that his father was assassinated in a mob hit. So he's pointed you to Loquacious Chen and the Sharp Axes gang. But in investigating at his house, you also found a report that the Headhunter had been seen entering and leaving the garden behind the estate of Minister Tang, Energetic Tang, the Imperial Minister of the Center. So you decided to follow up on the Sharp Axe gang first. That went badly.
Very well. Days.
So a whole bunch of them have been jumping in the windows and attacking you with axes, and you've been dispatching them with great ease for the most part. Unfortunately, at one point, you accidentally knocked out Loquacious Chen, which could be a problem since he's an Imperial minister.
I was never there.
It did not happen.
It never happened.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Wasn't even in the city.
I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me.
Oh man, that's a song.
Football hose.
Meanwhile, the Mirror of Ever-Present Sight showed you the head of Blue Ox Walong, another minister you found dead. In this case, with his head replaced by a hungry tree head, and apparently his head is embedded in the trunk of said tree. All of this is playing against the backdrop of an army of unruly dead approaching the Imperial City, and a conspiracy to replace you Ghost Wardens with something called Imperial Wardens, which would not be loyal to the Underworld Kings as you are, but only to the Emperor. With that, we will jump into the fight, starting with a couple of the Sharp Axe thugs who have initiative. So this guy right here is going to move up, and he is going to swing his axe at Ebullient.
We all just get along.
And why is that? Is he getting a gang up bonus he doesn't deserve? Yes, he is getting a gang up bonus he doesn't deserve because that guy's shaken. So does that hit anyway? It does. All right. So he whacks you with his axe as he jumps in from the window. Just enough to shake you. And this guy is going to run around and go after Cheerful. Also, shockingly, with an axe.
Hence the name.
Who'd have thought?
And he does manage to hit also. Oh, he hits hard.
Ouch. It's like the term house food.
So that will be enough to wound you unless you soak, which you do have some bennies to soak with.
Let me do that. In my icon bar at the bottom, I do not have soak.
No, but there's a chat dialog box over on the right with a soak button for you. The macros are currently not working after a couple of Foundry updates, but Better Rolls has stepped up to do a lot of the same things.
I'm not seeing the chat icon.
So if you go, so first question, do you see anything on the right of the screen, or is it just all map?
Hang on a second, let me zoom out. When I zoom out, I just see map.
Okay, so upper right corner, there should be a toolbar there.
Right.
And the very top button on that toolbar is chat messages, which if you click it, will open. It'll actually pop out.
I've got damage. It says that I've shaken. Oh, no, I see it. Oh, how about that? There it is.
And you're fine.
All right. Okay. So let me.
And it's your turn.
Condense this. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm going to target with my. I was using this last week, but I forget what the skill is. I can attack two of these guys.
Frenzy, and there are two in front of you.
Frenzy.
One of them's shaken, one of them isn't.
Right. So which one's going to get over? So I'm going to go for the guy who is shaken first.
Okay.
With my ever.
If you just roll your attack, Frenzy's built in, and it will give you two rolls anyway.
Distributed. Okay. All right.
All right. So only one of those hits. So you said you were going for the shaken guy first. Go ahead and roll damage on him.
It's not bad.
That's enough to take him out.
Good. Goodbye.
Okay, this guy needs to unshake, which he does not do. So he's just going to continue to cower in the corner. And this very, very foolish fellow, just going to make a few of these guys who are dead invisible for you to clear up the map a little bit. This really foolish fellow charges over to attack Knives, which means if you want, you can use your first strike and hit him first. You'd think the pile of bodies would learn them, but...
Well...
People still play the lottery, man.
Hey.
They sure do.
And lightning strikes more than twice.
So, Jung Soo, do you want to expend your first strike on this project?
Yes, please. Sorry, I was muted. What does vulnerable do?
Vulnerable basically makes the vulnerable person easier to hit. This guy is not vulnerable though because he just arrived.
Okay. Hold on, let me
continue hiding.
Everybody around me is like dead except this guy, right?
Except for that guy, yeah. He's the one survivor. I'm hiding all the dead people just for convenience. All right, one hit with a raise, one hit.
No.
And that's the only one you needed.
It's good to be efficient if you can. Yeah.
It is. Okay, Ebullient, you need to unshake.
I know there's a button for that.
It should pop up for you, but if it doesn't, you can just make a spirit roll. Good enough. You are not shaken anymore.
Who hit me?
The guy right above you.
This guy.
That guy.
You dirty rat.
That is not good enough to hit him.
That's
And
all
you
I
don't-
got. I got no bennies.
Do you have an emotion token?
Do I want to blow an emotion token just to do a re-swing?
Probably not. All right, so you continue fighting with him. Bolt Fist. I believe I have invisibled all the people who are down at this point, except for the ones who went out the window. I'll take care of them right now.
Perfect. Okay. In that case, let's hop. Can I move that far?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Okay. And yeah, I'll target that guy and just bolt him because I want to get a feel for what I can do tonight and see how things roll. Hoping. All right, where's the button? There we go. There it is.
That will hit. Oh, no, sorry, that will miss.
All right.
You must have be either wounded or no, you've got a point of fatigue. That is not what I intended to do. Okay, next up is this guy.
Wrong visual.
Yep. Who he's actually seeing Bolt Fist is unengaged. He's going to run over and try to hit you. So let's first see how far he gets on his run. Pretty far. So he runs over here and swings an axe at you.
Holy crap! Coming in through the window, yeah. Jumping in, darting.
Well, he did run, so that's not gonna help him any. Not even a little bit. A swing and a miss. So he kind of stumbles his way across the room and swings at you, but doesn't really get very far. And that leaves Knives. You are currently unengaged.
I feel like I should be fast enough to run over here and take a swing at this guy.
You absolutely are.
And hold on.
2 swings since it's frenzy.
Big money.
Oh my goodness. That's going to be 2 hits with raises, and his odds of surviving to the next round are pretty slim.
Oh, that's lame though.
Well, you shook him twice, which is enough to take him down.
So do I swing? Was that 2 swings? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. And terrible damage on both, but you shook him twice. 2 shakes makes a wound, and a 1 wound is enough to take these guys down.
Wow.
Well, they're extras. They're not.
Yeah, no.
Splash, another 1. So that's the good news. The bad news
We're still
There are yet more.
is that
Sofa.
2 more of them jump in this window, and 2 more of them jump in this window.
These guys are fenestrating hard as opposed to defenestrating.
They certainly are. I got to scroll through all the dead guys. So many dead guys.
So much fenestration.
And Bolt Fist, you're up first.
All right. Well, to reverse enthalpy, I'm going to hop over here and go for a bolt on this guy.
Okay.
Hoping that I do something
More respectable.
exactly. These.
Well, he has 0 cover. A 3 again. Terrible.
Oh, I'm fatigued. That's why. Okay.
Yep. All right. So the one in front of Ebullient throws out a ferocious war cry and swings his axe at you again.
Oh,
Well, crap.
loaded.
And let's see. Hits with a raise.
Savage Worlds happens.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, goodness.
And you're out of bennies, too. So that will shake and wound you.
Ooh.
However, it's now your turn.
What's my penalty if I want to try and heal myself?
Just -1 for the wound. First, you got to unshake, though.
Yes.
Bop.
Easily unshake.
Hey.
Fire sorcerer, he that heal thyself.
Actually, hang on. Oh no, I have no communication. I have an emotion token.
You do.
Could I have done anything to heal myself with the emotion token?
Let me check. No. Yeah, as a Joy Paragon, you can't heal yourself. The Anger Paragon can. Powered by Rage.
All right, so we'll just do the straight healing then for right now.
And you're good. So you fire sorcery yourself and get rid of that wound. And it's Knives' turn. So you've got, at this point, 7 guys left, one of whom shaken. Bear in mind, if they're next to each other, you can hit 2 of them with Frenzy. Oh, that's even better. It'll give you a gang up bonus on your Frenzy.
Ooh.
Knives leaps across the room, flashing her wavering blade. Hitting one with a raise and one without. Let's get the raise damage first. So dead.
So many dice.
That's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice.
A bucket. Oh.
All right, so we're just going to take the first 2, and it doesn't really matter because any of them would kill the guy. It's like literally any of those damage rolls would be lethal for these poor guys. All right, next we got the guy who's still shaken, and he remains shaken. Cheerful. You no longer have any guys right next to you, but there are 2 over here by Bolt Fist and 2 over here at this window. And I didn't add them to the combat, so I'm going to do that now so that they can act.
Okay. If I run up on them, do a running push, would that shove them back out the window?
One of them, if you could shove this guy out the window since he's right in front of it.
Defenestry.
I mean, that's one option. The other option is that I could do a running frenzied attack, and just engage them in melee.
That way you could hit both of them.
But you don't defenestry.
I will do that. Because if we shove them out the window, they'll just come bouncing back in.
I'm sorry, it's just a really fun word.
Well, no, they'll probably fall down. They kind of swung in from the roof, so you're 3 stories up. You shove them out the window, they're probably out of it.
All right, but I would only be able to shove one.
Correct. Only one of them's in front of the window.
All right, I will. I'll just melee. I'll just frenzy both of them.
All right, so you hit one.
The one to the north.
Okay.
There you go.
They're brittle like glass.
You run up with a dragon slaying sword, run him through, and he falls out the window with a Wilhelm scream. Ah! All right. Okay, so this guy, let's see, sizing up the situation, he is going to run over to attack Ebullient.
Why y'all picking on me tonight?
Because you're closest, which he can do easily. So he runs over and swings his axe at you. But he did run, so that's going to be a little bit less effective. And he misses. Oh, no, let's see. Trademark weapon, he does not have a gang up bonus, though, because those people are all dead. So just misses. And his buddy is also going to run over and try to attack Knives, which he runs very fast. So, since you haven't used it this round yet, would you like to hit him as he runs up?
Once.
You hit him with a raise. Just once, though, because you can't use Frenzy, but go ahead and give me raise damage. So he runs up, swinging his axe wildly, and you just impale him as he runs up. And bye-bye. That's the million damage dice roll. Yay,
Hilariously
wait.
cinematic overkill.
Okay, so
And
my mute button is acting up. Could you hear me just now, or was I muted?
You were muted.
Oh, well. Okay.
All right, and then this last guy is going to take a swing at Cheerful with his axe.
Bring it.
And completely fail to hit. All right, this time, no guy is swinging through the windows. You might have run out. And the guy who went last time is going first this time. So he's once again screaming in rage, swinging his axe at Cheerful. Oh, he's probably going to hit this time.
A little bit better this time.
He does hit. And it just ricochets off your armor. Ebullient. You have one guy in your face. And so we're down to 3 at this point. The one that's over by Bullfist and Cheerful, the one by you and Knives, and this poor shaken guy over in the corner.
Oh, I think we're going to try and whack him again.
All right. We'll segmented staff action. Don't forget to target him. Not quite good enough to hit him, I'm afraid. See if the poor shaken guy can unshake. He does!
Holy moly.
So he's going to run over and finally get into the fight here. At least he's going to try to. No, he's not. Well, no, he can just get there. So he's going to run over and also target Ebullient. And miss. So he's a little out of whack from running. Full fist.
Yeah, I think I'm going to target this guy one more time and hope. Let's see, point. Roll it.
If you get something other than a 3. Yes,
Hey.
you do. You hit.
All right.
Woohoo!
Oh, interesting.
So your bolt of sound slams into him and knocks him to the ground out cold.
All right.
All right. This guy is also going to take a swing at Ebullient again. And he just manages to hit. Oh, he's going to hit hard too. That will be enough to shake and wound you. Knives.
Should I, if I move here, I don't actually know what that is. Was that
It's a table.
seat?
It's a table. You can jump on it.
Okay. And I'm going to target these guys.
You leap onto the table, scattering the remains of the dice game all over the place.
Yeah. And oof.
Hit one of them with a raise. And that will be enough with that first damage roll of an 8. That is going to shake him.
Okay. I don't know why I keep rolling. I don't know what the heck is going on.
It's okay. All right, Cheerful. 2 guys left, 1 shaken.
All right. Okay, the guy who's shaken is on the other side of the crowd. I'm going to close fast on this guy and do the frenzied attack.
Your odds are good considering the gang up bonus. 2 hits.
All right. That's 1.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. Yeah.
You run up with the dragon slaying sword and neatly lop off his head.
Sarah.
All right. Knives is up first, which probably means this is the last action.
Isn't this guy dead?
He's just shaking.
No, he's just shaken. You just shook him. Your
bad.
damage rolls were terrible.
That's
and you
not
only
a very
hit him
good roll
once.
either.
Man, tough. Knives is slowing down a little bit, but still hit him. So go ahead and give me a damage roll. And that's good enough.
Okay. I really don't know what's happening with the damage rolls.
So as you survey the 20 or so corpses scattered around and the unconscious Imperial Minister on the floor, Ebullient, would you like to try healing yourself again?
Sure.
Wow.
That is plenty sufficient. So a little healing flame and you're all good. Bolt Fist, you'll have a chance to rest up and clear out your fatigue.
Delicious.
You're not sure what the consequences of clocking Loquacious Chen will be. He's probably not going to be your biggest fan, but on the other hand, since it happened in the middle of a mob den, he may not be likely to press charges either.
Right, he might understand, hey, like, we bonked you, but didn't mean to.
Considering
don't
not
think he's
pressing
going to be that
charges isn't the
magnanimous.
same as...
he killed a whole bunch of his dudes,
Yeah.
though, so probably not a huge fan.
Yeah.
So then it didn't seem like Loquacious Chen was necessarily responsible for the headhunter, though. He clearly wasn't Zealous Moo's biggest fan, but was he irresponsible for the death of Discerning Moo? Not clear. So there is the last clue, which is the report about the headhunter going in and out of Energetic Tang's garden. How would you like to approach?
So there were reports of it going out. Reports by whom?
Discerning Moo was doing some surveillance, and his spies reported the headhunter going in and out of Energetic Tang's garden.
Do we know like details on that? Like when? Like in the dead of night, or at a certain time of day, or what?
Very much in the dead of night. Of course, the headhunter is dead now. You killed him, but not before he had killed Discerning Moo.
I think you're breaking up.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm
I
on
don't
my
know. You're breaking up for me.
I'm on my cell phone, so that's possible.
Only a little bit. So, what is your next move, team? Let me.
Do we want to try to get information by people? What do we want to do? Persuasion?
That sounds good. We'll work the town and try to, do more of an investigative approach.
Okay.
Although I am curious about the garden eventually, but yeah, that's like, I agree, investigative approach.
Okay. I'll just give you this
I
one.
guess I'm also curious to know who these Imperial Wardens are going to be. Is it some fighting group and we can take them, or what?
An interesting question. So go ahead and give me just a straight persuasion roll. We'll see what the rumors are.
Interesting.
Okay.
I want to try.
That's good. That's good enough. So Energetic Tang. Yeah, you almost get into a bar fight.
God, that is the least persuasive thing I've ever seen.
Because, I feel like I can do something.
I'm just a bumbling old man.
So I got to try.
Jeez Louise. All right.
Okay, so the word on the street about energetic Tang, who is the lesser minister of the North, is that he's ambitious, charismatic, and dangerous.
Ooh.
Dangerous
And-
because he's powerful, or dangerous because he's sneaky? Like, what
Or
kind of
physically
dangerous?
cunning.
What flavor?
Both
Hmm.
powerful and sneaky. And the rumors about the Imperial Wardens are that they are 5 expert fighters, one of whom is a dog devil,
Hmm.
and are fiercely loyal to the Emperor.
Fiercely loyal to the Emperor. Okay.
Next stop, the garden. And how are you going to approach that?
Probably with a certain amount of discretion, because I think we want to sort of position ourselves to observe who the comings and goings, right? So we can follow people.
Mm-hmm.
But also not making lots of noise. Agreed.
Okay, so you kind of stake out the place,
Right.
and as you're watching, you see 5 people leave. One of whom is a dog devil, specifically a female and rather attractive dog devil with reddish coloring.
Okay, I'm on the job.
It's also a swordsman in black, a strange-looking bald man who appears to be covered in bronze, a burly, bearded northerner, and a kind of Weasley-looking guy in a yellow cap and green robes.
Interesting.
And as they're strolling by,
Do they look anything like the Imperial Wardens?
well, you haven't seen
heard about?
They certainly could be. There's 5 of them, and one of them is a dog devil. So far so good. And as they're walking away, the dog devil's head twitches, and then she says something to the rest of them, and they all turn around and they march directly over to where you're hiding.
Well, all right. Not the first time I've been betrayed.
I heard the sneaky member of your team left, and it's obvious that he did, says the fox. I am Flying Fox, a fox devil, and you 3 are just pathetic. You 4, I should say, are just pathetic.
Okay, all right. Now, hang on a second. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. All right.
Oh, well, here it comes.
Okay.
Oh, very. Oh my God!
Wow.
I was afraid that someone of your skill would see right through us. The first time I laid my eyes on you, I knew here's a warrior to really be cautious of. You must be really good at your job.
I'm sorry, I got her name wrong. Her name is actually Cunning Huren. And she says, "Well, aren't you the handsome one? A pity your fighting. A pity your fighting skills don't match to your good looks." The big burly guy says, "I am also Dauntless Mao, and you, Ox Devil, may be strong, but I am the strongest warden that there is." And the swordsman says, "And I am Dauntless Dai, leader of the Imperial Wardens."
Well, no.
Does he look like I could take him?
I knew that the Ghost Wardens were
Have
traitors.
to check.
Is my
Well, you think you could take anyway.
Is my persuasive glow
That's true.
still in effect here?
Yeah, Cunning Huren's kind of taken with you, even though she's still trash talking you.
All right. So in my most banterish sort of friends to lovers tone, or enemies to lovers tone, I'm like, oh, come on now, traitor. Well, that's awfully strong coming from you, isn't it?
Well, we shall see what the Emperor thinks. I hope he decides to leave your pretty head on your pretty body.
Pretty is as pretty pretty says, my darling.
The bronze guy looks at Ebullient. So, dog devil, your sinful fire sorcery is allied with the heretical holy flame cult. We will see you destroyed. And the guy in the yellow hat looks at Boltfist and says, music sorcery. It's no match for a good poisoner like me, Demon Smasher.
Do we know what that means, a poisoner?
Yes. There are two major schools of arcane talent in the Empire. One of them is sorcery, which is what both Ebullient and Boltfist do.
Mm-hmm.
And the other is poisoner, where they use arcane powders and potions and things to conduct magical effects. So they're known for using things like blowing tubes to blast out their powders over a wide radius to affect many people, as well as formulating pills and potions for cure and ill.
All right. So I continue with the charm offensive. So Cunning Huren, I fear that we have all of us have gotten off on the wrong foot. We don't want to see a whole bunch of battle, right? I mean, such fierce warriors as yourselves would obviously, give us a tremendous thwacking. I think we're all in agreement on that. But I think the larger issue is what's the best thing for the nation, to serve the emperor as well as to serve the nation.
But you Ghost Wardens don't serve the Emperor, says Dauntless Die. You serve your underworld kings, and so the Emperor will not trust you.
But in serving our underworld kings, we serve the interests of the emperor. Peace and serenity in the kingdom leads to prosperity for all, first and foremost for the emperor.
We shall see. I believe that the imperial ministers will see the wisdom of abandoning the Ghost Wardens, and that the Emperor will have your heads. But that is for another day. Enjoy your evening, Ghost Wardens, and they wander off.
See you soon, Cunning.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your cover is kind of blown here. So your options are, you could just knock on the door, or you could just make a run for it and jump into the garden. What would you like to do?
At this point, I kind of have to think that with our cover blown, we might as well just be, stroll right in and be all, my name is Bond, James Bond. Why bother with a cover story?
Okay. So you knock on the door. There's a fairly long pause. And then the door opens and a curious figure emerges. He looks like one of the horse lords of the north, the horse-riding nomadic barbarians who were invading the empire at the beginning of this adventure at Venture Fields. And he bows and says, "Greetings, Ghost Wardens. I am Atlan."
Does that ring a bell?
He goes to his knees. "Guests with white hair, let the living beware." "Apologies, masters. That's a children's rhyme where I grew up. You have not been invited. Why are you here, Ghost Warden?"
We are we're trying to uncover some of the machinations that are leading to the situation that could imperil the city with the army of monsters and undead that are marching upon us.
Make a persuasion roll, please.
Okay. I think I probably used up all my persuasion romancing the other lady.
You do what you can.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, well, in that case, the minister is in his private garden. No one is allowed there, not even myself. I am Atlan."
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Atlan. We are the Ghost Wardens. Perhaps you could convey us to your master.
Very well. I would not normally do this, but the You seem to be on imperial business. Follow me.
Yes and no. But okay.
So the inside of the mansion is decorated with a large collection of drawings and baubles from the Northern Domain, and Atlan kind of points out various things as he goes along. He says, "The minister has a grand collection of Northern artifacts. I suppose, in a way, I am part of this collection." Everyone make a notice roll at -2, please.
Man, my notice is so good anyway.
At -2. No, ain't much.
Oh, Ebullient. As you're walking through, you spot something familiar. One of the trinkets on display is a moon blessing. It's kind of it's in a small pile of miscellaneous oddities on a shelf.
So I go take a closer look.
The character is written strangely, but it kind of looks like the symbol for Sanctuary City, which is the holy city of the Northern Riders, and has a superstition that when no one can do violence within its bounds. Atlan is pointing out something else. Would you like to snag it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so you slip it in. Make a stealth roll.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Good enough. I'm actually going to reset your bennies.
Huh.
All right, so you slip it in the pocket. Atlan doesn't seem to notice. Do you want to ask him any questions before he takes you to the garden?
Where did this thing come from? Do you know
the moon blessing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you just stole it, so you might not want to draw his attention to it.
I was going to say.
Sorry.
How did you come to be here?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean you're part of his collection?
Minister Tang recruited me in Sanctuary City many years ago. He has sympathy for my people, even though we are the enemies of the Empire. One other note, the Imperial Wardens just came out of this house.
Should we catch him? Catch up to him, I should say.
No, I'm just saying this guy probably saw them.
Oh, okay.
So the Imperial Wardens just came out of the same house we just went into?
Yes.
That's right.
And it seems like this guy is the only one here.
He is offering... This house offers sanctuary to people who are enemies of the Empire.
Well, just him.
Oh.
This is weird. What were the Imperial Wardens just doing here?
Oh,
we just saw them leave.
Minister Tang was the one responsible for their creation. He felt that you white-haired Ghost Wardens were not sufficiently loyal to the Emperor, and so he found a way to empower these Imperial Wardens with gifts similar to your own.
Huh.
Oh.
And leverage against us.
How do you do that?
I do not know. But I believe that my master's work is for the good of the North and the good of the Empire.
Oh. And yet you're willing to make the or give us audience with your master? That's kind of you.
I have heard of the deaths of the other ministers, and if you are investigating these deaths, perhaps you will be able to protect my master.
Well, we're certainly not trying to get anybody killed, right?
No. The garden is here. I will not enter, but I will allow you to seek out my master. And he bows and walks away. And so you enter the garden. It's kind of untended. There are flowers here and there, but most of the ground is covered with dry steppe grass of the kind you would see in the northern plains, including the black kind unique to the far north. In places, the grass grows high enough for someone to hide in. There's a shallow artificial brook and a decorative footbridge across it. The centerpiece of the garden is a large, ancient ginkgo tree. Its branches droop toward the ground and form a curtain around it. As you approach, you hear soft voices speaking inside the canopy. Would you like to investigate?
That's weird. He's supposed to be alone.
Yeah, I mean, stealthily.
All right. So are you gonna stealth up to the tree and poke your head in?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
We're not just gonna, be polite and say, "Excuse."
Well, I mean, I'll approach quietly at first,
So, would you care to make a stealth roll then, please?
Yeah, I'm trying. My computer is kind of.
Want me to make it for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so are you happy with a 2?
Yes, I am, because the consequences of getting caught are we just approach the way we're going to.
Okay. So you brush the things aside and you see energetic Tang. And what you see is horrifying. I would like you to make a fear check, please. So give me a spirit roll.
Oh, boy.
Is that everyone?
Don't fail and go,
No, he's the only one who sees this, so he's the only one making the fear check.
Can you roll it for me? My system is reloading Foundry.
Yes, I can.
Super.
Okay, with a 5, you are not affected by fear.
Now.
So you see Minister Tang. He is hard at work with a small blade, whittling a knob of the tree into the shape of a human head. The features are only partway done, but it's beginning to look a bit like useful tan. There are other half-carved heads dotting the trunk, as well as the severed head of Blue Ox Walong, with trickles of blood running from his neck down the trunk of the monstrous tree as he babbles incoherently.
That is not good.
The carved wooden eyes of the heads swing towards you, and their jaws snap in expectations, and the branches of the tree themselves rustle and brush across your face. Minister Tang whirls around. Enemies of the Emperor! But no matter. Feed my pets! Leave nothing behind but bloody rags. The wooden heads spring from where they were embedded in the tree and attack.
All right, before we go,
What the
hell?
I'm going to do a quick occult roll. So, do I know what this is?
Yes, this is the Hungry Tree, which produced the head that replaced the head of Blue Ox Walong earlier in the adventure that you've been keeping an eye out for.
Okay. All right, I sense a bonfire in the immediate future here.
Hey guys, I found the tree.
Just a note: the steppe grass that is in the area is extremely flammable.
All right.
Oh man,
that's my jam.
Well, considering you're standing in the middle of it,
maybe not.
Exercise
Stay
caution.
on the rocks.
Yeah, it's like
and then there's a little creek
no
thing
fun.
nearby.
And 7 heads leap off of the tree towards you.
How about a little fire?
Okay, but are there
Scarecrow?
any like legs and arms, or is it just heads
Just
rolling?
heads with a tentacle branch coming at you.
Yikes.
Oh,
That's normal.
for tentacles. Ugh.
All right, and that is where we will leave it for tonight.
Yikes.
Dun dun dun.
Next time, you will fight a tree.
A tree.
Oh God.
Battle.
Just
Wow.
gets weirder. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. Good
Hey,
night.
everybody.
All right. Good night, folks.
Have a good one.
Care.
You can follow Happy Monster Press on Facebook and Blue Sky as Happy Monster Press, on our website at happymonsterpress.com, on Twitter as Happy Monster PRS, or follow this podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or iTunes. Like what you hear? Support us on Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/happymonsterpress. The Happy Monster Cast is part of the Savage Worlds Media Network. This podcast references the Savage Worlds game system available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial content permitted under the Media Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. All other content is the intellectual property of Happy Monster Press. Music: Ice Cold by Jason Shaw, and Asian Drums by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license.
Oh, for sure.